The fast, flashy Cipher smashed into the banner recently, and the question with confusion that should I pull for her or not, or do I have a team for her? So this video going to answer all of your questions so that you can choose whether you should pull for her or not. Therefore, watch this video until the end or else you might miss something very important. But before that, if you're thinking of top up in your game, then you must check out LD Shop, where you're getting around 23% off in any top up comparing to in-game purchases. It's pretty simple, just click the link in the description, it will take you directly to the website. Just enter your UID and select the servers, select the package you want and proceed with the top up button. Not only that, if you're using my link from the description, you are getting additional discount coupons, which you can further use to get more discount. And LD Shop offers super fast and safe delivery, which will take only few seconds to arrive. They are also rated 4.9 star on the Trustpilot. I trust them and you should too. Another cool thing about this website, if you spend over $80 in a month, you're getting VIP membership, which gives you free supply passes and weekly monthly discount coupons. I mean, that is awesome. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss this chance. Check out LD Shop today. The link is in the description. Here we're back in the video, and sorry for taking too long explaining that. So we were talking about Cipher. She's a quantum character who follows the path of nihility. She applies permanent debuff to the enemies in the battlefield, and she carries out the whole team damage output, including her follow-up attack. Therefore, she is in a position of support sub-DPS character, but she also deals decent amount of damage with her ultimate and the follow-ups. First up, kids, don't get confused by her talent. Starting with the part where people is most confused about. Firstly, her talent. Upon entering the battle, she applies the Patron State on the highest max HP enemy target on the battlefield. And the Patron State also can be moved to another target by using her skill or ultimate. And whenever the targeted enemy with Patron mark get attacked by an ally, she immediately launch a follow-up attack on the marked target, dealing quantum damage equals to 150% of Cipher's attack. And this follow-up attack can be triggered one time in each turn, and it resets after Cipher take a turn. Whenever the enemy marked by Cipher takes damage, Cipher records 12% of non-true damage from ally target to the patron as coin stacks. But the overflow damage will not be recorded, and all the records will be cleared out after using her ultimate. Now do not be confused about the recorded value or the talent stacks. To clear it out, here comes her ultimate, which deals quantum damage equal to 120% of Cipher's attack to one primary target, and additionally deals 25% true damage of currently recorded talent value or coin stacks, which is further hit quantum damage equals to 40% of Cipher's attack to the primary target and its adjacent, plus 75% true damage of current patron stacks. And the final true damage distributes among the all target. For example, if there is 3 enemies on the field, the primary target will take 50% damage, another 50% damage will distribute amongst the adjacents. If there is 2 targets on the field, the primary target will take 62.5% damage and the adjacent target will take 37.5% damage. And if we have only 1 target, then the entire damage output will be washed onto the one single target. Now, her skill is like a support's buff, is because by casting her skill, which have a base chance of 120%, which weakens the one main target and the adjacent and decrease their damage output by 10%. Additionally increases Cipher's attack by 30% for 2 turns. And at the same time, it also deals quantum damage equal to 200% of Cipher's attack to the main target and 100% to the adjacent. Pretty cool. And you can use her to avoid getting detected by enemies, and not only that, you can also steal some stuff from enemies' pocket. Well, this technique is good for lazy people like me who avoids multiple battles while doing the story. Entering battle using her technique deals double damage, there's nothing special about it, just keep that part. Now the coolest part about her bonus ability. When Cipher have greater or equal to 140 speed, her crit rate increased by 25% and the recorded value also increased by 50%. Or if she have 170 speed or higher, then her crit rate will increase by 50% and the recorded value will increase by 100%. Well, this bonus ability actually makes her insanely powerful. And not only that, this bonus ability helps Cipher record 8% of non-true damage dealt by ally to the enemy aside from the patron. But it's the same, the overflow damage will not be recorded. Cipher also deals additional 100% crit damage while her follow-up attack. Not only that, when Cipher is on the battlefield, the damage received by all the enemies will increase by 40%, like you are getting free 40% damage, and which is also applied to your entire team, like your entire team dealing 40% more damage than usual. I say this passive is actually awesome. So for the conclusion for the kid, she is actually a very good support plus sub DPS, dealing massive damage with her ultimate. This is insane, but you will need a proper team for her. We will come to it later, but first of all we will talk about her builds. For her relic set, use 2 Sacerdotes and Warrior Goddess sets, because you need to hit the target to get her to 170 speed. But if you're too far from that set, then you can also use any of these sets. It's also work with her. And for the planner, the highest priority to use Lushaka set on her, otherwise any of these two. And the main stat target for her relic pieces, choose the body piece to crit damage or crit rate, boot to speed, spear attack percentage or quantum damage bonus. But if you don't want her to die in the battlefield that easily, you can also use HP for the spear. Use the attack percentage rope or energy regen. It depends on how you are playing on your team. And try to hit the target of 170 speed, 39% ER, crit rate above 50%, crit damage around 170 to 200, and target the attack to 2500 or higher. For her light cone, obviously the best one is her signature one, but most of people like me have horrible luck on the light cone banner, therefore we also have the alternates. Use any of these. Now come to her team formation. So you can actually use Cipher with any 4-star or 5-star DPS and a support and a healer. For free to play, you can use Cipher, any 4-star DPS character, Astra and Linux. That actually makes a very good free to play Cipher team. For the comp team, you can use Akron, Cipher, Joshua and Aventurine. For auto battle comp team, you can use Fishao, Cipher, Robin and Aventurine in one team. That is an easy tension-free auto battle team. And if you want an experimental dot plus follow-up team, then you can use Kafka, Cipher, Robin and Hyson in the team. Well, that is an experimental team. You can, if you want, you can try it if you have the characters. I actually don't want it to talk about her Eidolons, but if you want to get her Eidolons, then go for her E2 or else E6. With E2, you will deal a massive amount of damage every time you do follow-up attack, and E6, every time she go for a follow-up, that's a nuke. So choose wisely, but I recommend you to go for her E0 as one. And for the conclusion, in my point of view, Cipher is extremely powerful support plus sub DPS, and I really like how unique she is, and her battlefield passives are extremely powerful, and I actually think that she is worth pulling. She is definitely a very unique character and extremely helpful for Akron user. Other than that, if you don't have a proper DPS like Akron, you can still use her in your team using any DPS with support and healer. She can actually go with almost every team. That is the coolest part about her. In the conclusion, why you should pull for her? She is really fast, also a support and sub DPS, deals a decent damage output with her ultimate, and she's a sexy cat girl. Why not pull for her? I know many of you guys are dying to pull for her, but you should still think before you pull for a character so that you don't regret later on. Well then, these are my thoughts. Let me know your opinions about Cipher, that are you actually going to pull for her or not, or else you have a different plan, or else you are saving for the upcoming future characters. Just let me know in the comment section. And lastly, if you have noticed one mini Akron show up somewhere in the video, just find where she is and point out the timeline in the comment section so that you can win a free express supply pass from me. Well, I think this is it, and if you think this video was helpful and informative to you, then make sure to drop a like and share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I really need your support. Without your support, it's almost impossible to reach my goal. So please subscribe my channel, and thank you so much for watching the video until the end. I love you all, and hopefully see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.